Okay folks, we're back. Spoiling you at the moment. 2 on the trot. We've got a lot to get through. We've got a lot of dividends. First of all, just a big shout out. I had a comment yesterday on my video. Somebody actually watched it and had a bit of banter on there. And I've thought up a new thing that I'm going to introduce. I'm going to do, this is a Tkinter app, which is programmed in Python, which I've made here to show my dividend progress, but I'm thinking about doing a stock picking wheel of doom. So I'm not quite sure what shares to buy, so I might just get all the shares together that are currently traded on LSE and just pick one out at random to buy each month. So we'll see if I can get on and do that. But today we're featuring the Renewables Infrastructure Group. How much will I receive from the final dividend payment of 1.89 pence? And as you can see, the button is poised, calculate dividend payment. Let's give it a go. So the ex-dividend date was Thursday, can't speak, Thursday the 8th of May 2025. There's 4 dividends a year, as you can see from the graph. Steadily increasing over time again, as we can see from the graph, started around 2013. The payment date for this has actually gone. It was probably last week, the 30th of June, 53 days later than the ex-dividend date. Like I say, as you can see, they started off paying semi-annual payments, but now they're in the throes of the quarterly dividend payments. Counter still counting. There it has. It's stopped. £3.77. Crikey. Cup of tea, maybe. So let's have a look. Fascinating facts again, all in Python Tkinter with the paper background here, as you can see. Total cost 200 shares I've got. Cost me 0.9958 pence. Total £199.17. Currently valued at £176.20. That's a £22.97 loss. Last 12 months dividends payments have been 7.49 pence. Current yield of this share 8.5%. My yield 7.5% because I bought it at a higher price than it is now. And I purchased it on the 5th of August 2024, so I haven't yet had it a year. It looks like I've had it about 11 months. Lifetime dividend received is actually £14.98, and the capital and dividends on cost is a loss of £7.99, which is an annualised minus 4.41%. So that's, I've had a negative return since I've owned it, and the return from the bank account on a base rate tracker would have been 4.8%, yielding £8.70. So basically, the capital appreciation to match the bank, which is the £199 plus the £8.70, I need a 9.5% return on the current, well, increase in the current price, which is another 8 pence, which feels like an absolute mile away. So what's the investment verdict for this? The investment verdict is rubbish, because the share hasn't been doing well at all. It feels like one of these asset value eaters. It pays out a decent yield, but basically the yield comes off the capital value, and it's just a struggle all the way. So I need to have a think about this. Let me know what you think about these renewable infrastructure groups, and UK Wind's another one. There's various ones that are in this market, usually solar power or wind power, and they're all suffering in the same way. They've got high yields, but the capital depreciation is quite massive, about a bit like these income ETP covered calls ones. But anyway, let me know your views. Thank you to the person who commented. Feel free to comment. I'm going to say nobody watches, but you never do know. Thank you very much. Good night.